Hey, what's up guys? Hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be finally reviewing the ART rope guide. I've been using this for about 6 months with my DRT climbing and it's really improved my game. It's got the least amount of friction I've ever used on a friction saving device, and the ability to retrieve it from the tree is really useful in certain scenarios. So let's go over the positives and what I like about it, a few of the cons, and then would I recommend this product to you at the end of the video. So stick around for that. Firstly, going over what I like about it, it's a really ingenious yet simple design. There's not really much moving parts going on inside. There's the actual cam device here that grips this and allows it to slide up and down. You've got the pulley. This is the Link 2 version. You can get a Cocoon version pulley which is slightly less friction, but this is actually more streamlined and thinner, so I like the simplicity of this. And then you've got the retrieval link here. Simply by the nature of design of this, it's incredibly simple and I feel incredibly comfortable on it. Wanting a simple friction saving device is incredibly important, especially when it's retrievable, because when you're pulling it down from the tree and it's potentially hitting limbs on the way down, you don't want loads of complex parts that could potentially break without you knowing, hairline cracks, and next time you use it, you could go for a fall, or there could be a defect in the product without you realising. But the fact that this is so simple, I've not worried about that once since using it. It's incredibly quick to install and simple to cinch around branches. I'll show you a clip of me doing that now. So it's really easy to install. You get to your top anchor point. You probably wouldn't anchor into anything thinner than this anyway, about your wrist, but it can go thinner. Cinch it tight. It's as easy as that. That's ready to have your line in now. So you decide to stop round, put your line through the pulley like this, and then this little clip onto this side like so, and then you're ready to work. As you can see in that video, it was really quick and simple to install, super fast, which is what you need. You don't want to be getting up there and messing around. This is what I would call a final anchor point device. So it won't help with you advancing up the tree. You've still got to do that, and so you can't install this from the floor. But once you're at the top, you have it clipped to your belt, install it, and then you're ready to do your climbing. And if you do need to move positions, say you get to a different part of the tree and you want to change anchor points, you can retrieve it whilst in the tree as well and install it in the new position. So that's also great. Moving on to the second thing that I really like about it is the confidence it gives me. Because it's so simple and because there's not much going on, I really feel confident when it's cinched around a branch, because just because of the design, when it's through that loop, there's no way of that coming out. You know, when you've got your line through there, that can't come out. You can move around that tree and that's not going anywhere. That's not slipping because it's through that ring. That's what's great about this device. It's locked in. There's no way of that coming undone, which gives me comfort throughout the day and allows me to work without that sort of at the back of my mind. So that's another thing I really like about it. Another thing I love about this device is how easy it makes coming in on limb walks. If you've been struggling on your limb walks on DRT, then this could severely improve your game. Even on pretty much vertical limb walks, you can pull yourself in so easily. There's practically zero friction. Because it's going through that pulley rather than just a cambium saver ring, it's got even less friction than the rings themselves, which really does add up. And it's so much easier than putting it round a natural crotch and pulling yourself over. If you've not used a friction saving device and you've just been going round, you know, just limbs themselves, this will drastically improve your climbing, and you'll notice it on a long climb that you're far less fatigued, just simply how much friction this takes away. So going over the cons, things that I don't like about it, it is a premium product. Because of the price, it is a premium product. It's not something you just want to buy if you don't think you're going to use. I'll put the price here on screen. You know, that's quite a fair bit of money for something that I wouldn't say is essential. There's definitely other products on the market that could fill sort of what this is trying to solve. It might not do it as well, it will do it okay. Now that's up to you whether you want to go for the premium product. You know, it was sort of first of its kind to sort of come up with this retrievable kind of system, and it's held that price point at the top because it's probably the best in the market. So that's why it's got that price point, but that could potentially be a con. And the second issue with this product, really why it's taken me so long to review it, because very early on, because of this really large ring, as you can see in comparison, it got caught in a crotch for me. I did the whole tree. It was a big reduction right at the top of a really tall tree, coming up to 30 meters. I come down, go to retrieve it for the first time, and it gets stuck. Now, that's one way to put yourself off a product, and that's kind of why I veered away from friction savers in general. But I've been coming back to them really, just because, you know, owning my own ropes, I really notice that wear on the ropes, and I want to maintain the life of the rope for as long as possible. So I've gone back to friction savers. Because of that reason, I wanted to give it more testing, and since that incident, I haven't got it stuck since. Now I think that was down to user error. I kind of just put that into too tight of a fork. You know, you've got to take that into consideration when using friction savers. You know, the more I use it, the more I find myself picking it out of the bag, and I've got a lot of goodies in my bag, and the fact that I picked this out must mean that I like it. So finally, would I recommend this product? Definitely, I think if you're a DRT climber, I would recommend this. It's been great, showing no signs of wear. You can incorporate this into your everyday climbing. It's as simple as just having it on your belt, climbing up, installing it, and you're super smooth throughout the day, pulling it right down. It can really make your day a lot nicer, having less friction, and I really notice it on my elbows. You know, since going subcontracting, I'm climbing 5 days a week now, whereas when I was employed, it was slightly less. Noticing it on my elbows using a friction saving device, especially this one, is super noticeable, and my body's thanking me for it, so I need to listen to my body. Yeah, I would recommend this. If you've got some money to spend, you want to treat yourself, get this premium product that can really improve your climbing game. If you've been curious about this product, check out the description. I'll leave a link to all the details. If you've been on the fence about buying one, give it a go. I don't think you'll regret it. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.